I actually started my brand with $50. I actually had no intentions of selling anything. Within the first hour of me releasing the website, I think I did like $1,000, which was like the craziest shit in the world to me because I was going from like being dead ass broke, nothing, couldn't pay my bills, was getting eviction notices. Most of the money that you make is not your money. My business was doing so well. I was doing like 15 to 20,000 a month, right? And the problem was I was doing that and I would take the money and reinvest it. There was no time that I took to say, let me take this out. Let me not touch that. All of us are human. We're all human. Nobody is exempt. You could be the baddest bitch in the world. You could be the richest person in the world.
Go through those things.
It doesn't matter. We all have to go through life. At this point, I don't put life past anybody.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Jewel Room. And today I am so excited because I have a very, very special guest. My best friend, Zamar Lewis.
Hi, everybody.
So, you know what? Before we get into the podcast, I really want to give you your flowers, girlfriend.
Don't make me cry.
Yeah. We
Do
start
not
off
make
early, honey.
Okay.
I'm super excited today because I get to introduce someone very special to me, okay? Over the years, she's been a retail staple, always a top seller and consistently making her mark in sales. But she didn't just stop there. Back in 2016, she started styling her own fits and created No Name Brand, which really showed off her eye for fashion. Fast forward to now, she's running two amazing businesses, the Zamar Lewis brand and Interiors by Zamar Lewis. She's been featured by many fashion brands and her outfits have gone viral time and time again because she is truly that girl. Okay? But beyond all the style and success, what makes Zamar so special is her heart. She is genuinely sweet, inside and out, intentional with everything she does. And when she takes on a task, she gives it her whole heart. Never halfway. She's my encourager, my safe space, and the one person I can always count on for She's my encourager, my safe space, and the one person I can always count on for her honest truth. So let's give a warm welcome to my girl, the fabulous and insanely talented Zamar Lewis, girl. I took it back.
That's crazy. You did research without me, bitch. No Name Brand is crazy.
Girl, research. I was there in real time. Girl.
Who are you?
I know.
This is, wow, you guys are getting really, this is professional. I
Girl,
love it.
you know I had to do it.
I love this so
I'm
much.
so proud of you. And I'm so happy you're here with me today.
So happy to be here with you.
Don't cry. I can tell
I'm
a little bit.
so good at crying. I'm trying to keep it in. I'm not going to cry.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into the first segment. Okay. And this segment is just to kind of let everybody know a little bit about yourself, little cute, quirky questions, you know, just so we can kind of get something that we really don't see of you sometimes.
Okay.
So the first segment is girl chat, okay?
Okay.
And it's a couple of icebreakers in here for you.
Okay.
So I have 8 questions that are going to kind of get that rolling for us, okay? You excited? Okay. Are you ready?
I'm super excited.
Okay. First question, what's your go-to, I don't know what to wear outfit?
Gray sweatsuit.
Okay.
If it's gray and if it's a sweatsuit, bitch, I'm gonna wear that every day.
What you doing, fitted or baggy?
Baggy 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Do you remember the first outfit you ever styled that made you feel like, whoa, I'm that girl?
On myself or on a client?
On you.
It was a woodland camo jumper. I think it was like my second release ever when I started Zamar Lewis.
You had your hair in a bun?
It was it in a bun? No.
Okay.
It was a short curly bob, like a medium length, and it went viral in like an hour. In an hour, I had so many DMs. I wasn't even planning on selling it, but like that was the first time like I went viral.
Oh, wow.
So that's when I knew, girl.
Was
I
that like
that
2016, 2017 or?
Around there.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay, so if your closet could talk, what would it say about you?
She would say, it depends on the day. Some days I want to be girly. Some days I want to be tomboyish. Some days I want to be fancy. Some days I want to give grunge. Like, it really just depends. I feel like if you walked into my closet, you would be able to tell that I'm a free spirit.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
So what's the funniest or craziest thing that has ever happened to you while working in fashion?
So I used to work for a magazine.
Okay.
And we were styling Portia from Real Housewives.
Mm-hmm. Dang, I left that out of the introduction.
Yeah, it's okay, girl. It's okay. But we were styling Portia from Real Housewives, and I remember at the time I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do hair, makeup, or styling.
Mm-hmm.
And Julian, who was the editor-in-chief at the time, he was like, I'll let you try all three. And I was trying to fix her hair, and she was like, your track is showing. I was so embarrassed.
Are you fucking
Oh my God.
serious?
I was the most embarrassed. I'm like, so I've been walking around here thinking that I was a bad bitch the whole time.
Wait.
My track was showing.
How did you handle that moment? Did you say, oh,
I
God,
was like, oh, okay. Thank you, girl. Basically, we were in a room where, like, it was mirrors around, too, though. So I could just go fix it real quick. But the fact that she had been staring, because she kept staring at me, and I was trying to figure out why, it was because my track was showing.
Oh, my God. Was your hair jet black?
It was. My track was still showing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the most embarrassing.
Whoa. I don't think
crazy.
you ever said that.
I never told you.
No.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
Years. I was that was like 13 years ago.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Okay. I kind of know this one, but coffee, tea, or wine, what's fueling your creativity these days?
Girl, coffee.
All day.
Hands down. Nothing else.
No milk.
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah, no milk, for sure. Definitely coffee. Coffee for everything. If I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm mad, if I'm hungry, if I'm whatever, coffee.
So if you could design an outfit for any celebrity right now, who would it be?
Rihanna.
Really?
100%. If Rihanna wore my stuff, I could die tomorrow.
Oh my God.
God forbid. Yeah.
God forbid, please.
God forbid, yeah.
Oh my goodness. But who would I even think you would think of?
Probably Beyonce.
Probably.
Because everybody would say Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
When I think of fashion and I think of celebrity, Rihanna is a fashion icon.
Right.
And it's non-negotiable. I don't care who you are. You cannot debate that she is not the fashion icon.
And I think everybody kind of knows that too. Like
we all
think
know
of
that.
Rihanna,
White, black, Asian.
Yeah.
You live in Europe. You live in America. You live in Africa. I don't care. You know Rihanna for fashion.
Okay, how about like a male celebrity? Who would you think?
Ooh.
Because you like to dress men too.
A celebrity. Damn, I feel like I don't really know new people that are out. I know like...
Maybe, let me give you a genre.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody in the music industry.
Ooh. Gunna.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
He's kind of a fly guy, like on his own, but I feel like I could spice it up a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Gunna, you hear that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Exactly, Gunna. Call me.
Okay, so what's one thing about you people wouldn't know just from looking at your Instagram page?
That I am a nerd.
Yeah.
And I love to read. That I don't watch TV. Yeah, that
don't
I'm a
watch
nerd.
TV? That is crazy.
Yeah.
So you're not binge watching any shows right now?
I'm binge watching a book that I'm reading with my book club. We're starting the second book. We just finished the first one, and then now we're on book number 2. It's 44.
Book number 2?
Yeah, of the same series. It's 44 chapters or 44 books in the series.
So you've been doing this for a while. Is that book
Yeah.
number 2?
No. For the book club is book like number 7, but we're on the same series now.
And this is a good book. Y'all enjoying
so
it.
good. So we just finished The Perfect Wife.
Okay.
Now we're starting The Perfect Block.
Oh.
So good. I can't wait.
Okay,
I'm
look, I
excited.
want to know, but
I'm binge reading.
So if your life had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be?
How does it feel to be at that bitch? How does it feel to be at that bitch? How does it feel to be to that? She's a hard worker. How does it feel to be at that bitch? That one. Okay. Yeah. I know what it feels like to be that bitch.
I like that. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to this or that.
Okay.
So heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Really?
Yeah. Daily, you got to think about it. When you see me every day, I'm in sneakers.
You are.
I only wear heels when I'm like really going out, and I leave the house once every 2 months.
That's true.
So yeah,
girl.
Yeah,
we need to work on that.
We do need to work on that.
Designer or thrifted?
Designer.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bold colors or neutrals?
Bold colors. Duh.
Statement bag or statement shoe?
Shoe.
Yeah, you're a
100%. I love bags too. But shoe, hands down.
I think you give me more of a shoe girl too, though. I mean, you got both.
Yeah, but shoe all day.
Okay, so early bird or night owl? What are you?
So somebody asked me this question the other day, and I'm a day person. Like, I don't think I'm an early bird or a night owl. I like middle of the day is that's my jam.
Your jam.
That's my jam. Yeah, that's my jam for sure.
So you have a hard time waking up?
I don't sometimes lately. Like, if I have something to do, I will.
Yeah.
But like, if I can sleep, I'm sleeping.
And you're not staying up to the crack of dawn?
No, I'm not. No.
What's your bedtime?
I'm sleepy.
What time you go to bed?
As of late, maybe like 1 o'clock. But like normally, I get sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, my schedule has been a little crazy.
Woman.
Yeah, I'm
a changed woman. 1 a.m.
Yeah, but before the last 2 months, it was like 10:30, 11. I would be in bed.
That's what I what I would assume. Summer or winter style?
Winter, girl. That's not even a question. What? Winter all day.
What you doing? Like the big coats?
Girl, I need me a big old Sherlin fur coat. Bitch, I want floor length. I want a train on my coat. Okay? I need it to be brick.
You remember that one time you was like, I think it was really cold outside, and I just had like on a skippy cardigan or something, and you was like, you an Atlanta girl.
And that's no tea, no shade to my Atlanta girls, because girl, I done been here a long time. But one thing about Atlanta girls, y'all don't wear coats.
I don't care for them.
Girl, it's not about caring for them. Do you care about your body and your health, bitch? Do you want to get your coat when you go outside because your chest is out?
Listen, I want to wear me a cute cardigan. I want to wear me a cute little jean jacket. Wearing that big ass coat, bitch.
That's why you need badass coats, so you can have the cute cardigan under the coat and be warm.
And be hot as hell.
Girl, well, let me be hot. I need
no, but I think I'm a dibble and dabble in that.
You did last winter.
Did I?
I feel like you had a couple of little somethings.
Yeah.
You were more conscious about it. Like, I remember being at your house and you was like, every time I'm about to put a coat on, you said something about the Atlanta girl, so you went and got a coat. I think you're working on it.
I think you're right. I just don't remember right now, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so phone call or text?
Text. Don't call me. Can everybody hear me? Don't call my phone.
And I'm going to call her. Hey, Z.
She's going to call. Nobody else. Don't call. Please don't call.
Because text message, what you think about text message giving off the wrong vibe sometimes, though? You could be saying this, but then your text messages give off a whole different vibe.
That's true. I think sometimes you need tone. Mm-hmm. But I also don't think if it's a serious conversation where tone matters, then a phone call, obviously. Yeah. If it's business, a phone call, obviously. But like personal, just text me. Baby,
are you throwing in an emoji to kind of lighten up the mode?
I'm a GIF type of gal.
You are a GIF.
I'm a GIF type of gal,
girl.
Bitch. We can have a whole conversation. I don't gotta say no words. I'm gonna find the perfect GIF. Definitely that.
That is hilarious. Okay, so you don't watch TV, but Netflix binge or like a YouTube rabbit hole? Which one are you doing?
Netflix.
I
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Netflix.
Because occasionally you might just, all right, let me
I'll
watch
pop
something.
in on YouTube, but mostly for like, I like Abraham Hicks.
Yeah.
I like Joe Dispenza. So like for that, not for like entertainment, more so for like learning.
Yeah. What was I gonna? Not me saying. That's
what was I gonna say?
I'm finna say, girl. Okay. Girls' night out or solo self-care?
Solo self-care.
Yeah.
100%.
When do you feel like you need night time out with your girls though?
When I want to put clothes on.
Yeah.
Like, cause even if I want to be with my girls, I would rather pull up to the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh like, yeah.
Much rather that. Anything outside, I'm not really into outside stuff.
Luxury vacation or a cozy staycation?
Girl, luxury vacation.
Okay.
All day long.
Where you want to go next? Speaking into existence.
Okay. Girl. My birthday is coming up, and Greece, Maldives, and I want to go back to Bali. Because the first time I went, it was like I was just there for pictures, and I did a lot of content. I didn't really get to enjoy it, so I do want to go back.
Okay, that sounds good. Bali is a place that I definitely want to go to.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, so now we're moving on to segment 2, and we're going to be talking business, okay? So ladies, clock in. Make sure you listen up because Zamar got some stuff to say, don't you?
I do.
You got some stuff to say?
Sometimes.
Okay, so first of all, let's take it way back.
Okay.
Not back to No Name Brand, but like taking it back to Zamar Lewis, okay?
Yeah.
How did you start, and do you remember how much money you invested or how much you had in your bank account? And I said that to say some people feel like I got to have this much amount of money to start a business before I even start to think about a plan?
Right.
Or when's the perfect time to start a business?
Yeah.
So give us a little
background story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I actually started my brand with $50. I actually had no intentions of selling anything. I just made something that I liked.
Okay.
It ended up going viral. And then I got like 200 DMs within like 24 hours for people like, hey, I see that you posted this. Are you selling it? I had absolutely no plans on starting a business. It just kind of happened like that. So I can't say that I actually sat down and said, I'm going to put aside this amount of money. This is exactly what I need to do. I think the secret, though, is creating something that you actually believe in, that you actually like. I just made something that I liked, and people just happened to like it because of that.
Right.
But $50, and the rest was history.
That's crazy.
I had to start a website and everything. Like, it was insane.
You didn't have any intentions on saying, like, okay, this piece I'm about to sell?
Not at all.
Wow.
I made it, and then, like, within that 24 hours when I got the messages, I had to start figuring out, like, okay, cool. So this is what it's going to cost. This is what it costs for me to make it. Like, literally within a day, I had to figure everything out. And then within a month or two, I created my website, and then that was that.
So when did you get the chance to, like, intentionally do this? Because you was making this stuff by hand.
Oh, yeah.
So you was like, okay, I got to turn this into a business. Did you make one or two pieces and then it was like, okay, let me start the website? Like, what?
Okay, so I started with my first piece. It went viral, sold out. Then I came out with a second piece. That's when I had the website.
Okay.
And then it just kind of went from there. Within the first hour of me releasing the website, I think I did like $1,000, which was like the craziest shit in the world to me, because I was going from like being dead ass broke, like nothing, couldn't pay my bills, was getting eviction notices, and then from there to there like that. So yeah,
that's crazy, and it's just sparked from an inspiration. Like, hey, I just want to make.
I just want this for myself.
And then they just like, girl, you need to sell this.
Exactly.
So, what's one mistake you made in business that taught you a really big lesson?
Most of the money that you make is not your money. You don't have no business spending that money.
Oh my goodness.
Like, one thing that I learned the hard way is, like, my business was doing so well. I was doing like 15 to 20,000 a month, right? And the problem was I was doing that, and I would take the money and reinvest it, but then all of the excess money, I was paying my bills with it. I was having fun with it. I was shopping with it. There was no time that I took to say, okay, well, this is for that. Let me take this out. Let me not touch that. I didn't know what to do. So, you know, you not used to making that much money. Like, I've had great jobs, but it's like, you know, you're getting a paycheck. But when you own your own company, there is no guaranteed paycheck. You can make $15,000 this month, and next month you can make $0.
Yeah.
So you literally have to pace yourself to know how to handle the money that's coming in. So when it's not coming in, you're not dying.
Yeah, because I feel like when you first start a business and that money start rolling in, you got to put certain amount aside, because you got to think about shipping.
Right.
And then at the time, you were making it yourself, so you weren't paying someone to make it for you.
Right.
So, and that's another thing, shipping, the handling, the things,
the materials,
the stuff that you want to put in the packaging to send to your customers to kind of leave a thank you note or something.
Right.
That is
all of
so
it adds
true.
up.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And then you got to make another round.
Yeah.
Make another round. So then you got to wait for the next sale to come in.
Exactly.
So you can be able to do it. And it's just like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated when sales are slow or you having low engagement?
I think I remember why I started. And even though it was a coincidence, which I don't really believe in those, that it went viral and that wasn't my intention, I remember not caring about people buying it. I think that's the beauty of how it started. I didn't do it for them. I did it for me. And it just happened to become a business because of that. So I think just remembering, like, do you like it? Okay, well, then it's fire. Yeah. You could be the only person that like it. Okay, well, it's fire. They'll like the next piece.
Girl, because that's one thing about you, though, I have to say. You don't be caring what anybody else has to say about your outfit. Like, I feel like I can count the amount of times you asked me, you think this is cute?
Yeah.
Like, probably, maybe
I don't
twice.
even know if I've asked, but maybe I have. Maybe twice.
Yeah,
maybe
girl,
twice.
I'm telling you, maybe twice. And I'm like, what? How do you just have that much confidence into just saying, girl?
I like it.
I get that because sometimes I can say I love this outfit, but you still kind of just want that little. You think it's cute,
confirmation?
You think it's cute? Like,
you know what? I think it's hard to. What do they say? If you live by their compliments, you'll die by their.
Right.
I don't remember. I don't know. But essentially, I had to train myself to like not care because this is me. You don't have to wear it. You don't have to look at me.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's your business.
Exactly.
I like it. When I walked out of the house, when I looked in the mirror, this was cute to me. So I don't need you to say. I don't need you to confirm that.
Because it just be them little awkward moments. Oh my god,
girl.
You ever walked out the house and I'm like, what the was I wearing? Like,
yes, I have.
So
the crazy thing is, I still
moments.
walked out confident though. It was after I saw the picture or after I was like, bitch, what the hell did I have on? But it's okay though, because while I was outside, I was still confident. That's all that matters to me.
I feel that. So what has been your proudest business moment so far?
I would say that's a good question.
Yeah, like what got you
proudest business moment? I would say when I released the Agape set. It was like a flip sequence set where like it came in blue
and a pink.
Exactly. And you could like swipe the sequence. This was like before it was cool to have like versatile pieces. And it went so crazy that like I sold out 4 times in a row. Then I made another colorway. I sold out 4 times in a row. Like I was selling out full size runs in an hour, in 30 minutes.
You had like a manufacturer at the time.
That's when I got my manufacturer. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cause that was a big moment.
Bitch, that was so good to me.
That
was
know.
so
and
good
you
to me.
found that when you was in China.
When I moved to China, yes.
How was that looking for one? That search.
It was really hard. The crazy thing is, so I moved to China January 2019, January 28th. I moved back to the States January 28th, 2020. I was there for exactly 365 days. I didn't find a manufacturer until October.
Okay.
So I was there all that time and hadn't found anybody. And then I finally found somebody like right at the end and then had to come back. And obviously COVID started in China. So all the manufacturers closed down. Everything was closed down. And then the Agape piece was actually the first thing that I released after all of that.
Dang.
Yeah.
That worked out really good.
Perfect.
Though.
Everything always works out perfect for me. I don't know how.
I know that's right, girl. Tell it.
Yeah.
Let me say, so what would you tell somebody that wants to start a new business as far as selling clothes?
Yeah.
And, you know, just getting in that designer era of what they want to do. So how would you do that? Wait, let me reword that. Okay. What would you tell a girl that will want to start a business as far as selling clothes and looking for a manufacturer and all that? So like explain like what's an advice you would give that girl?
I would first say, who is your client? I knew that I wanted my client to be the it girl that had the nice bag and the shoes and just wanted something in between that was fire, right? So who is your client first and foremost? Is it something that you would actually wear? Because no matter if you have models or you have people advertising it for you, at this point, people are buying from people because I can go outside and 100 girls are telling you that they make clothes, that they sell clothes.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are people buying from? Are you marketable as an individual? Because your brand is connected to who you are as a person, whether you like it or not. That's just the age that we're in. I would also say, make sure that you kind of have your ducks in a row as far as like who your manufacturer is, trying to figure that out, making sure that they're in the States. I made the mistake of having it overseas. So like a lot of my money will go to like $1,000 on shipping, $1,500 on shipping, $2,000 on shipping. If you can find somebody in the States, do that. Make sure that you're saving your money because samples cost more than every goddamn thing, bitch.
Yeah. You
You could spend $200, $300 on your sample, and if they don't get it right, you have to keep paying that. So make sure you got your sketching up, making sure that you have like knowing exactly the fabric that you want, the silhouette that you want, your sizing. The beauty of having your own business when you do clothes is that your sizing is up to you. So for me, I knew I wanted to be my size small. Yeah. So my measurements are my size small. So it's just like little things like that. Figuring that out before you start your brand to kind of, and getting the kinks out in the beginning, having that conversation with your clientele to know what they like, what they don't like, because they're your best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. Once you start talking to them, you have that relationship, then you'll have clients for life, and you'll also know what to fix, because none of us are perfect.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
You had any moments where you just like, I don't want to do this shit no more?
Absolutely.
But what sparked that?
I think my personality is kind of like all or nothing. And I think when you have that type of personality, you're prone to burnout. And I think that you have to have some sort of work-life balance. And that's something that I'm still working on to this day, of like not shutting myself out from the world. Yeah. When I'm overwhelmed, or when I just whatever, right? And I think that when it comes to business, I was so business focused. When I started my business, I was in a relationship, and I was so the worst, not a good girlfriend, because I was so focused on my business. And I think that burned me out over time, because yes, we're supposed to give 100% to all of the things that we're a part of, but you also have to give 100% to the people in your life. You also have to give 100% to yourself. Right. And I wasn't doing that at all.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you finding balance. Yeah. So that's all that matters. Yeah. You know, as you go, you learn. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I love that.
You're welcome.
So you guys, I hope you guys are taking a lot of notes on that. We're going to move on to the trending topic.
Oh God.
Okay. You're not really into this stuff, but it's just one particular topic that we're seeing, that women over the age of 40 are now having kids and babies more faster than the girls that are having kids at an earlier age.
Oh, really?
At 21, 19, 20. Yeah, it's it's more normalized to have your baby at the age of 40.
Oh, yeah.
How you feeling about that?
I actually think it's a lot more responsible, because I was born to a teenager, and I saw what that looked like for me, right? And I think when I think about my 20s, I did not know who I was.
Girl.
I did not know what I wanted, and the things that I wanted at that time, I would not breathe that way today, right? You know what I mean? The people that I dealt with could not even sit in the same room with me today.
Right.
And imagine creating a life with that person, and you have to deal with them for the rest of your life. Like, I think that is scary. So in your 40s, I think, I'm not there yet, but I would hope that by the time I get there, I'm very sure in who I am. Okay. I'm fiscally responsible. My mental health is all the way there. And if not, I'm doing things to work towards being the best me that I can be. Yeah. So my kids get the best experience, because I think the younger you have them, you're kind of growing up with them too. And I think when you get older, you don't really know how to maneuver a relationship with your parent when they were a kid, when they had you too. You know what I mean? I think there's a certain level of respect that isn't there. I don't know. I can't speak to that.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great idea. I think people should be more thoughtful.
Idea. Yeah, I think having your kids after the age of 40, you've learned so much, you've gained so much, you've been through so many different experiences. And I feel like you look at your past life and just kind of go like, okay, I need to provide this for my family. Right. You know exactly. You're more strategic about your child, because you're an adult. You're mature. Right. You know exactly what kind of life you want to give to this child. Right. And you don't want to make that mistake of, I mean, if, sometimes it just works out, though. Having a kid at an early age works out just fine. It's just depending on.
You just don't know. It's a risk no matter what. But I do think that it's more responsible.
It's a risk either way. Yeah. But I'm loving that for the girls. Take your time.
Me too.
Take your time. Learn who you are. Know yourself in and out before you have them kids, because some kids going to run you dry.
Or don't have them if you don't want to, because I'm a part of the don't have them crew.
You don't.
But I love kids.
You love kids.
They're my favorite things on the planet.
You don't want any of your own.
I do not. But I love them. I'm surrounded by them, honestly, constantly. But like my own, if you don't want any, don't have any. Don't have any.
No shade, no tea.
Yeah, no shade, no tea.
Another trending thing, right? Not necessarily really trending, but it's something that you did recently. You posted, it's a long time ago, maybe like 6-7 months ago. Okay. You posted a video that went extremely viral, and the girls was loving it. Yeah. The Bad Bitch Handbook Rule Number 1.
Period.
Girl, what inspires you to tell people or give advice like that? Like, what place were you in life to kind of say, hey, I feel like people need to hear this?
I was still kind of down and out. I think throughout my life, I have not wanted to speak about things until they were better, right? Like, you know, when you're in something, you're going through something, you don't necessarily want to talk about it because you can't see the other side. So you wait until you're at the other side to then speak about it. Yeah. But then you kind of lose that passion and connection to the feeling that's attached to that season. And I think that was the first time that I was like, I'm not completely out of it. I'm doing better than I was, but I'm not doing good compared to where I want to be. But I'm sure that there are other people out there that are experiencing the same exact thing at the same exact moment. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk about it.
I know. I called you immediately.
You did as soon as I posted it.
I was like, I am so proud of you.
You did, and
like,
I was crying.
Girl, that was so like I want to say that was so brave.
You did. You said that.
That was truly amazing. I feel like I could relate to that post.
Yeah.
You know, it's been times where I didn't feel like my best self or I didn't feel like I had it all together. Yeah. But that's something you don't want to talk about, like you said. You know, you kind of just want to like fake it till you make it. Like they don't know what I did, but you know, just giving off a different perception online is crazy. That's why you definitely can't judge nobody off Instagram.
You can't.
But, you know, and that's true. At the same time, you still working towards what you want. Right. You got to do what you got to do so
you could do what you want to do.
Okay.
And you can't care what people have to say about it because you don't have to live my life.
Yeah.
You don't live my life. If you are not adding, you're subtracting. You can't have an opinion if you're not doing anything about it.
Right.
And why would I value your opinion?
And doing what you got to do is like, I mean, that's way better than just sitting around waiting on somebody to come and help you.
Because nobody's coming to save you.
I'm not asking you for money, so why is you worried
about
what I got? Yeah.
Does this directly affect you in any way? Okay. No. Why do you care? Why do you even have an opinion?
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Exactly. But I feel like that touched so many people. The comments went crazy.
Millions of people.
I was literally like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Me too. I've read the comments. I was crying for hours. I'm like, literally the moment that I posted it, within like 24 to 30 minutes, I was in my head. Yeah, TikTok first. I was in my head and I was having that like fear of perception. Like I felt way too seen and I almost took it down. And I don't know, when you called me, which I never told you that, when you called me, I was like, bitch, I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, I'm going to leave it up. Because I know how you suffered kind of with that too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, damn, if Haj is like, damn, that's a good thing, I was like, I'm gonna just leave it. Girl, and I'm so glad
honestly,
I did.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Girl, honestly, I was so surprised to even see the kind of people that were reposting it. I was like, oh, yeah, this resonated with you too.
Exactly. Like, exactly.
Whoa, were you surprised at anybody that kind of?
I was. I don't want to name.
Not name drop, but
I was. But also, all of us are humans.
We're all human.
Nobody is exempt. You could be the baddest bitch in the world. You could be the richest person in the world.
Still go through those things.
It doesn't matter. We all have to go through life.
Yeah.
Every single one of us, from the moment we get here to the moment that we leave, we are going to experience things. So it's like, at this point, I don't put life past anybody.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't
put shit past anybody.
That part. Okay.
Girl,
Exactly.
But, you know, I really love that message. Like, I truly enjoy that you put that out there. Like, because you've grown so much since then anyway. You have so much going on. But so before we end the podcast, like, tell the people what you got going on or what to expect from you.
Okay. So I am now starting back with Zamar Lewis, the brand. Finally.
So excited.
Yes. And I've also been doing some creative directing. I'm trying to get back into my interior design business. So call me if you, because I know what I'm doing.
She do.
Yeah. But I plan to start posting more because I've kind of been off the grid. I'm a very much off the grid type of bitch. But I'll start showing you guys kind of some BTS and just like what I have going on so you guys can know in the moment.
Yeah, I love that. So where can the people find you?
You can find me across all platforms, _Zamar Lewis, ZamarLewis.
Love it. So before we end, you got any advice you want to give the girlies, the jewels?
Okay. I would say the same love that you give to other people, remember yourself. The same way that you think about others, think about yourself. the same way that you give intention and time and all the beautiful things that you give out freely, remember you. That's important.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so you guys, tell us where you get this hair from.
Of course, bitch. This is Hair by Jariatu. Okay, and y'all knew that. And look at the rings. Same, bitch.
Look, we both got on.
Yeah.
Hair by Jariatu.
Hair by Jariatu. Rings by Jariatu. Necklace by Jariatu. Hold on.
Look.
Exactly.
Make sure you guys check us out and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.